They haven't been doing a good job there. Alright. Please show us your birth date. This is how you do it, alright? Let's get to it. JW would not pass the test. He can't get in here. Alright. That's exactly what I do. We're 118 years old and we're ready to read these patch notes. Alright. I think they're legally bound to do that. I don't know. So we got the Wolfhunter in update 19 preview. Are you predator or prey? Answer the call, the great hunt. Are they hyping up the is this for the orc army? Here's Scenes Beast and Wolfhunter, the Elder Scrolls Online's next DLC pack. Scout out 2 brand new dungeons. The Wolfhunter DLC pack's free to all ESO Plus members. Like I said, guys, it's just ESO Plus, I'm telling you. It's the way to go. Available for purchase from the in-game crown store. New DLC comes. Pack challenges. 2 exciting werewolf-themed dungeons. This picture looks kind of cool here. So this looks this is the here scene. This is like the werewolf quest type thing. So the DLC pack challenges teams. 2 exciting werewolf. So bring out your Dawnbreakers. Update 19 will all be available alongside the new dungeon pack and bring series of improvements and new features, free for all players, including a new battleground map, Alliance War changes, and a new skill respec update and improvements for the werewolf skill line. Oh, baby. I thought it was already pretty good. The only thing I didn't like with werewolf recently is if you spam light attacks on the move, that they don't hit in PvP. But it's really, that's just a difference between like player client targeting. And their light attacks come really quick. Alright, they're already pretty good. Maybe the orc army will transform into a werewolf army. Do a little werewolf Wednesday, I don't know. Let's see what these are. When decreed by, here seen the Daedric Prince hosts the Great Hunt within his realm. In March of Sacrifices, so I guess that's the name of the dungeon, you and your team must escape Here Scene's hunting grounds, a place of perpetual conflict between predator and prey. By participating in his dungeon game, your target a powerful Indrik, your rewards a boon from the Daedric Prince himself. So this sounds a little different. This doesn't sound like just clearing mobs, might be a little different. However, you are not the only hunters competing to win Here Scene's favor. You'll quickly discover that many have been invited to participate. Be warned as you stalk and fight your way through this extraordinary Daedric realm, you might find you yourselves are the ones hunted. Wait, is this kind of like a... Is this other players' dungeon? Is this like a PvEVP? What's up, Joe? Welcome. Bought some shoes from a drug dealer. I don't know what he laced them with, but I was tripping all day. Alright, Joe. You gotta hold off on those right now. God bless. That was a pretty good one, though. I like it. Welcome, Joe. Is this a PvEVP? Or is this just kind of like RPing with mobs? I don't know. We'll see. In the second dungeon, an ancient werewolf is of incredible power named Vykosa has captured Moonhunter Keep and destroyed the Order of the Silver Dawn's garrison. Now he draws more and more Tamriel's werebeasts to her cause, and she has begun a monstrous army. Alright, sounds like they're actually literally borrowing from the orc army theme now. Alright. They're literally stealing my content. You and your team must enter the once proud headquarters of the Order, battle your way through hordes of werebeasts and other monsters, make your way to the heart of the keep, and confront Vykosa herself before she threatens all of Tamriel. Okay. Oh, look at this. Look at this new uniform. This is like, God, I always forget his name. What's his name? Who's the werewolf vampire hunter, guys? Helsing. Yeah, right. Van Helsing. Right. We always joke. The Fighters Guild people. Remember people running the Fighters Guild cross bolts, and they would just spam them in Cyrodiil? Right. Okay. Alright. So, of course, both March Sacrifice and Mooncutter Heap are packed full of ferocious new monsters and bosses, including the new Werewolf Behemoth. And they can both be completed in normal vet and vet hard mode. Challenge you and your group. Should you and your team face your scene's beast and survive, you can earn new gear sets, monster masks, unique collectibles. Okay. You can receive the Werewolf Hunter hat, only available in the Wolfhunter DLC game pack. Okay. I guess that's the hat. That's probably it. So we could do that. Everybody get your Wolfhunter hat and shoot cross bolts out in Cyrodiil. Sweet bro, stop it. Alright, new battleground and PvP update. Now we're talking. That sounds good. We'll do this. Because we're gearing up for PV. I'm gonna clear some of the last dungeons. We'll be all set and ready by the time this one comes. Update 19's free base update for all ESO players arriving alongside the Wolfhunter. This update includes an all-new Battlegrounds map and an AVA edition for Tamriel's PvP players. Really? Don't forget, since Update 18, Battlegrounds were moved to the base game, we can all enjoy this. This is good. New arena is located along Cyrodiil's southwest border. It features fortified stone structures, walls that should be seen familiar to those. Hang on, I'm looking at the picture. This actually looks really cool. Asteris Outpost, however, has some unique twists that set it apart from other arenas. Firstly, the map is only semi-symmetrical, meaning how you navigate the arena will differ depending on your team. In previous BGs, each team have been able to move around the arena more or less the same way, but now you must develop your map knowledge early to ensure you can navigate it as quickly as possible. I'll be honest, right off the bat, that sounds awesome. This is kind of exactly what I was talking about with kind of different BGs that were not just a symmetrical thing that you just clashed in, but kind of, because I think this is a good step into making some of the objectives actually really good. Like, objective-based gameplay would be good on a map that was built for objective-based gameplay. I feel some of the BG maps are not well designed for some of the objectives. Some of them are actually pretty good for some of the modes. Some of them would be much better with you know, some other kind of obstacles in them. To help with this, the Outpost is also the first BG to allow players to mount, so bring a faster pace to the arena. It will also be welcome to relief stamina PvPers who no longer need to expend resources to get to the fight. Mount up. Mount up. That's cool. I like that. Update 19 also shakes up open world PvP in the Alliance War with the addition of Keep Recall Stones. These new items give you and fellow warriors the ability to traverse Cyrodiil like never before. Update 19 introduces Keep Degradation and condenses both the levels for keeps and resources. With these changes, it's an important as ever to capture resources, giving small group or solo players meaningful ways to contribute to the war. Keep an eye out for new AVA and BG rewards too, including the Gladiator costume and all new Battleground outfit styles. That's good. I'll be honest, in this last update in Somerset, like, just the motif rewards, I think has been a really good addition too. So this kind of stuff's good. I think it gets people in there. It gets them participating in there. So that's actually really cool. This is interesting. They didn't really explain it. Keep Recall Stones. What does that mean? Does that mean you can port to a keep that's like been flagged somewhere else on the map? Like you could buy a recall stone to Farragut and just like port to it? What does that mean? Did I just read quality of life? It is. These are quality of life changes. This is good, actually. Jaskington coming in for 4 months. Keep the ESO hype train going. It never stops. Thank you, brother. Welcome back. You could probably port to the base TP stones and IC. Do you mean like that? Let's see. Let me see if I can. I'm seeing. I'm seeing if I can talk about any of these. Okay, we have to wait and see. All right, we'll wait and see. Okay, God bless Cinemax. That's okay. There's some really, I'm liking some of this stuff though. We'll see about the port stones. So they're trying to encourage some small scale. That's what the resource stuff's about, and I think that's good. I wouldn't call it a silver bullet for small scale, but it's kind of it's definitely a step in trying to encourage small scale to participate versus large scale, like value in capturing resources. I'm just shocked at it. I'll be honest. I'm a little shocked they're even making changes in Cyrodiil. Let me see what base game update is. Respec 2.0 with the update 19, you're able to make smaller, more precise changes to your skills thanks to the update. Is this single skill finally? This update, when you reset your skill points, you're able to remove skills individually. You're not forced to re-add all of them from much how you respect CP. You can clear all skill points like normal if desired, which means that if you only want to make a small change, oh my god, thank god. Thank fucking god. I'm playing my DK right now in Battlegrounds, and I don't even want to go respec him to get the better morph of my armor skill. Like, that's because I hate doing it. I've been doing it on so many characters, and you have to go through and respend everything. That's awesome. Thank God. That's a plus 10 for me. 10 out of 10 change. Werewolf update. Alright, here we go. If you have a character that carries Curse of Lycanthropy, you can enjoy a series of broad improvements and changes. The werewolf line, these changes place an emphasis on improving the ferocity and momentum in combat. Wow! They affect both the skill line's passives and actives. For example, Blood Rage passive will now increase the duration of your transformation when you deal damage instead of when you take it. That's what I'm talking about. And the Roar active ability is now instant cast. I thought Roar was pretty active. Or do they mean, is that the Fear? I have Werewolf. I'm not logged in on him right now, am I? Do I have Werewolf on this guy? No, it's on my other guy. The Fear has a slight cast time. The CC damage ability is pretty instant. But okay, I mean, either way, that's good for werewolves. There are more updates, improvements, and fixes coming in Update 19, including some class change based on feedback. More details on what's coming. That'll be interesting to hear. If you guys don't know, recently they did get a bunch of people to represent different classes to make balance changes. So it'll be interesting to see what comes with the patch. Like, they're working with people that actually can represent each class. What they're doing and what changes they're making, I don't know. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. It'll be interesting to see what they do there. Join the Great Hunt, with the Wolfhunter DLC pack, up to 19. It's taking all the time, Rail Beyond. Are you guys prepared to face the March of Sacrifices in the Moon Hunter Keep dungeons? If Finn made them, easy. I expect at least one bug per dungeon, and I'm gonna smash through them. No problem. I am kind of excited. This is actually a pretty good read. Roar had a second cast time. The CC, you mean, or the Fear? We are working as a whole for all classes. Papa bless for next patch. Fear Turbo, are you on it too? I remember seeing a bunch of names, but I didn't go through them all. I did see some good folks on there, and I mean they could all be good. I didn't know everybody on it. It's great the class reps FENGRUSH. I joined both the Templar and Nightblade Discords. Yeah. We shall smash the dungeon on release. EMAC, we're going to be prepped. I got to finish getting Reliquin. Orc Werewolves rejoice. Orc Werewolves, we're going to get on it. We're going to get on it. I'm excited to see what they got coming. This is actually pretty good. I'll be honest, I'm really excited about that BG, how that could pan out. That's kind of what I've been screaming about with BGs, is there's the opportunity to do something kind of more with them, a little different, a little more. What it tells me, or at least what it could be, or what it sounds like, is it could be strategic in a sense of like, not that you have to employ a lot of strategy, but more than just like, here is an equal map built. It's a mirrored image 3-way, and here's your game mode, and go ham. I was kind of looking for and hoping to have, you know, unique maps, which is why I was saying, like, a suggestion I made before. I know it's not easy to do, but hell, maybe ZeniMax, for an idea, is maybe if you can somehow put the, you know, they already spent a lot of time making a whole system where people can go and edit their homes and make their own homes, and you can make your home however you want, right? Employing a similar system and leveraging those artifacts and all that stuff you already have to kind of be able to maybe develop your own little zone to make like your own little BG in a sense, kind of to alleviate this issue. Like if you could make your own BG to be like, it's like a mini siege, right? So you could like make your own rules, and I know it's kind of one of those dream ideas, but I don't think it's too far-fetched, because I think there's kind of the systems in place there. But I think that kind of idea would be cool, because I wanted to make something like that, like a mini keep fight almost. It would be interesting to see what it has, you know, where you can have one side that's almost like defending and another that's attacking, and it's like an ongoing thing. But it's, you know, being a BG, it's kind of a controlled environment. It has an objective. Those kind of environments can be really cool to fight in, and you can make something cool. But this is awesome. I'm kind of excited to see what this BG is like. So I know, you know, we get it on the PTS like a month early, PTS. So does it say when it's coming? Roughly. Should be at the bottom, right? Update 19. No date on it yet, I guess. I'd expect in the next couple months, right? The PTS might be up maybe within the next month, I would think, right? It's at the top, is it? Did I totally like go right by it? I mean, that's the date today. That's not what I mean. When it's coming. Are they doing anything with Cyrodiil? Yeah, there's a couple changes there with Cyrodiil, Yummy Burrito. It looks like they're restructuring the effects of resources and the point that they really play there. And then also making keep recall stones, which will be interesting. Maybe that's so people that are going and bursting these keeps behind enemy lines that you can recall and defend them, maybe. Which I am not against. I do not like when 20 people go way behind enemy lines and burst a keep and take it and flip it before it ever had a chance to be defended. If they're trying to combat that issue, then I say that's an excellent thing. That doesn't really promote PvP or the siege battle. You know. So, what's up, Lonely Bread Maker? When's the next double AP? That should be this month, I think. Mid-year Mayhem is usually, in July. I'm just upset they keep throwing out 100 plus homes for limited time only. Yeah, I mean, I mean, that's kind of up to people. I don't really go crazy on buying homes. But I think they could do more with that system, right? That home editor system. You know, maybe food for thought for the future, that's all. Something like that. It's an idea. Maybe for I don't know. I'm sure they got everything figured out that they actually want to do themselves. But all right, it's exciting. That was actually not bad.